Hello, people. Happy New Year. I hope you had a safe New Year. Feel me? Good to see you. Good to see you. Well, I can't see you, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Thanks for joining in. Especially with everything that's been going on. Especially that it's been hectic. Very sad time. Very sad time. Bad luck again. What's happening? Yes, it's been a very sad time in the country. I don't have a stop watch. My mum passed. Oh shit! I'm sorry for your loss. That's terrible. That's terrible. I'm very sorry that your mum passed on Boxing Day. Thank you for sharing that with us. May she rest in peace. That's that's really sad. Is that I hope it's not from the bushfires, was it? A lot of people. It's a terrible time. It's a crazy time. I have a let's do a minute of silence for Cameron's mother. Let me just go get a watch. Hey, what's up, Ash? Let's do a minute of silence. Let me just go get my watch so I can see the time because I haven't got it. I haven't got one on. Connection. Okay, you got it. It said pause due to. No, it was cancer. Oh, well, that's crazy. Cancer's a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing. That's man. I've known people that have lost family members like mothers and fathers. I have not as yet. And, and I can't say, I know how you feel or anything like that. My partner lost her dad when she was young to cancer. All right, so it's 6, hold on. As soon as it turns 6:18, I will do a minute. I was going to do a minute of silence for all the victims and animals for the bushfires as well, but Cameron, your mother, is now part of this, and to anyone else around the world that lost anyone. Okay, minute of silence now. I think that's. I think that's. Rest in peace to your mother, Cameron. Screen record. It's. I'm gonna. This Mr. Righty helps me put this up on YouTube. So you'll be able to. You'll be able to watch it. He does all the background things for me. And you know what? Thank you for even tuning in, especially after you've lost your mother. So close to actually today's date. That minute of silence to anyone that's just tuning in. We did a minute of silence. One of the viewers lost his mum may she rest in peace. And I watched a few episodes. Well, thank you for watching episodes. It's mad. Thank you so much, man. It's I'm touched that you still tuned in when when you're grieving the loss of your mother. A lot of there's been so many deaths. 64. That's young. That's young. There's been so many deaths. It's a sad time for our country. The country of Australia, obviously it belongs to Aboriginals. A lot of people are coming together for this, and I want to mention a lot of things. There's a lot of people have donated. A lot of rich people have donated. A lot of celebrities, and it's crazy the amount of money. Pink was the first, I think. Nick Fury. Let me start something. First of all, hold on. A lot of people give Nick Kyrgios crap and that, but then look what he did. You know what I mean? Like, so, say what you want about him, but that's a real motherfucker right there. If I don't use the word real too much, and, you know what I'm saying, but Nick Kyrgios, good on you. You know what I'm saying? And then, but in the world number one, Australian world number one in the world, gave her whole money. Man, so many people... even the hip hop community, grime communities come together. I went to it was the first time I actually met Lil Snow, but obviously I know I'm down with Posse Shot and Hazard, and I got there late, and it was my partner's idea. She goes, take the shirts down and sell them for $10, and then I'll just give all the money to Carney and all them. And I could do it. But when I got there, everyone rinsed the cash, and I was like, well, how much did you make? And when Carnival told me, I was overwhelmed. And I was like, well, I'm just going to give everyone a T-shirt for donating their money. And a lot of these kids were on the dole. They came from as far as, Muscles told me, as far as Craigieburn, Lilydale. You know what I mean? Lilydale's a hike. You know what I'm saying? And, I know about Lilydale because my partner's from the Outer East, in Croydon, you know what I'm saying? And, these are kids that would get judged by people, you know what I mean? These are the same kids that will get judged by people, and it just made, it was hard, hit hard a little bit because you said not all young kids of this generation and that was are fucked up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? These kids, they probably had to rack bottles of alcohol after that because they spent probably their last money. Someone, a girl, won the raffle for the vinyl. I think that was a couple of hundred. I think it went up to. Hold on, I'm just gonna take a quick sip of my drink. Everyone, even people around my area, I'm on the, yes, I'm a dad, 40-year-old dag. That's part of the community page on Facebook. And people trying their best to raise money how they can. There's a guy here that makes snow clothes, like snowboarding clothes, I guess. I don't know. It's like the fashion for snowboarders, I guess, or something like that. And he's 100% of his profits is going to the Red Cross and stuff. So he's if you're into snowboarding, his brand is called Shaka Snow Company, and their website is www.shakasnowco.com, all lowercase, and so they're doing that. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I mentioned Lil Snow has, and Posse Shot did their thing. A lot of people do. I think Dwiz from Queensland, he's trying to organise. I've written all this down, to organise something in Queensland, gigs. Wombat's done a gig. They're gonna do a gig, or they've organised something. Mitchos done a video with a group, Brother Official. Sorry if I've got that wrong. And that was, I think, sponsored by G'd Up. All those coming as well. One Line, I think Clear Cut as well. They're donating their stuff. The Vintologists, I'm pretty sure they're doing that. A guy named The Hunted Child on Instagram who sells stones. He's a stone dealer. And 100% of his profits. 91 Vintage is collecting clothes for a raffle, and all the money from the raffles obviously is going to these victims. And Saintside they've raised, I just seen his thing, it's raised in the thousands for people that have pre-ordered shirts. And I think that's, everyone, it's really good to see that, and it's crazy because a lot of people, normal society or whatever would, don't get me wrong, there's fuckwits in every, what's the word, genre, or every types of people. There's fuckwits, like with every race or whatever, there's fuckwits in every race, you know what I'm saying? Even Massos, I don't give a fuck. I'll be the first one to lift my hand up on that one. But, you know what I mean? Like, hip-hops were frowned, or grimes, people were frowned upon, but these people coming together, and a lot of these other, like, for example, Same Side, Click, G'd Up, One Line, you know what I mean? That's their life. That's their job. They don't do that and a side job. This is their job. You know what I mean? And they're all doing that. If I've left someone out that is, doing all that stuff, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Like I said, a lot of famous people. Nicole Kidman bumped 500 grand. The Minogues, I think. Who else? The comedians raised like 20 million. All these people, Metallica, you know what I'm saying? Metallica, Saintside, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Metallica, 500 grand, you know what I'm saying? Now, that's like one of the biggest. Here we go, my missus works with the homeless community. And bushfires, there you go, read on that one, my man Ashies. Got one, and some of the donated their New Start payments. There you go. You get Kylie Jenner, the billionaire. There you go. Post about amount of animals that have been, but they're not giving no money. Well, you know what I'm saying. Let's talk about Angus Young. You know what I'm saying. Notice I didn't say AC/DC because AC/DC died when Bon Scott did. Really, let's not. Where's Angus Young? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people in the outback and stuff like that. Let me tell you, you can go anywhere and you can see AC/DC t-shirt in any part of the country. Where's Angus Young putting in some money to the people that made him millions? You know what I'm saying? The suffering. I don't give a fuck. I said it. He fucked his own brother over. Fuck him. I don't give a fuck. You got kids on the dole, give them money. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. On tonight's show, thank you everyone for watching as well. And Cameron, man, thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? He put his brother in his, he's too busy shafting his brother. His own brother shafted him. My missus, she can tell you. She's pro Bon Scott all the way. And Kid called Chubbs, man, what's happening, man? What's happening? We've just been talking about the stuff, what's been happening. All the conspiracies going on and all everything. But on tonight's show, I'm supposed to have Spurtlow, a dude named Spurtlow, on the show. Auntie, what's happening, brother? About that, we've just been talking. Oh, and about that, sorry, that's one person, people I left. About that is dedicating money to... so if you're buying stuff from About That, they, what's happening, brother? I'm good, man. About That's doing donations as well when you buy gear from About That. And, so I'm supposed to have Spurtlow on the show. Excuse me. I haven't been in contact with him since. That we agreed to do the show. That's right, Neff, you know what I mean? I donated the shirts. Like, I gave the shirts to the thing, and I did All I could afford was $40 because we went away. You know what I'm saying? We went away and had a family little getaway that we've been planning for months. You know what I'm saying? So we needed some dough for that. But yeah, Spurtlow is supposed to be joining at around 7:30. He's supposed to be, but I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna get in there. Do you know what I mean? Because he hasn't gone back to me. But let's talk. Let's talk shoes. Tilter. Oh man, King, what's happening, player? What's going on? Hold on, Tilt. I got something actually, Tilt. That you'll like to see. It's red. Not many people will get a canvas like this, but a bit dusty. I'll run it like I'll be a dag and I'll run it across. You know what I'm saying? This was given to me, you know. There you go. There's one for the fans. All right. Now let's talk shoes. Shoes, man. I come across this thing. Actually, oh no, I already shouted them out. I come across this thing, Dr. J's. Yeah, it's an old store from the States. It's an old store from the States. They got an app, but they also got, but on the app, it's the American prices, and it's just spelled Doctor, and then J's with a capital J, but it's all connected, like, so there's no space in between when you're gonna look up, you know. Do you ever sent to bury her is hard from, yeah, you know. Yeah, it is hard, man. That's crazy. I can't think to, you know. So Dr. J is all one word. Now, if you go on the app, if you download the app, they got British Knights, they got everything. You know what I mean? Feelers, like old school feelers and stuff like that, like crazy sneakers. British Knights, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, if you're my age, you'll know what British Knights is. Carly Vegas, this is the British Knights hard. He reckons in DC you would have got dissed back in the days if you were in BKs. But they were massive here. You know what I mean? And maybe do a GoFundMe page. Yes, that's right. Good idea, Deb. Good idea. Deb, Cameron, if you need to ask any questions, Bogan with a Biro is my partner, who has just suggested that to you. And Dr. J's, they also, but if you look up Dr. J's on the internet, like off the app, it'll have the Australian prices, and they do, because a lot of American, you got Persian B-dubs last year. Ooh, man, DM me a photo, even though I've seen a million of them. I still like to, I encourage people to DM me photos of their sneakers. No, you know, well, it's hard, of course, you know, to be honest, you know, I got ideas, so I'll buzz you tomorrow. Okay, brother. No worries, my man Ash. Shouts to my man Ash. But Dr. J's is it's a sick site, man. It's got crazy shit. It's got boots, like it's hectic. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, the British Knights are like $40, $30. No, $40 Australian dollar. You know what I mean? And a lot of American places, they don't do the fucking, what's it called? Was Marine Lab. The British Knights are probably freaking out on the British Knights. Now, a lot of sales were going crazy. Dr. J's is sick. Oh no, he wouldn't have been laughing at you. He's laughing at me, yeah. Dr. J had multi-level stores. Yeah, multi-level stores, yes. Dr. J's. Oh, did you go when you went to the States? Yeah, it's crazy, man. Unbelievable, man. Talking about fire, now a lot of, as in shoes, sneakers, sorry I shouldn't have used that word. Hype was selling some mad stuff. Cheap as fuck. They had Pumas, they had a couple of colorways of, it's in America, the shop's in America. But if you look it up, don't, see I've got the app, Cam, but on the app, because I don't know when it changes the dollar, you must have to go fully into to buy something for. I haven't done that. You know what I'm saying? I think it's safer to just go on the actual website. Just go on Google, type in Dr. J's, and you can slam it, and you'll see Dr. J's, and it will say .com.au. So it's meant for people here. You know what I'm saying? And you'll see some killer sneakers, man. They got like old school filler, like high types, low types, like the dope boy ones, as they call them in New York, for fuck all. Do you know what I mean? Like here, you pay on the dick for them, you know. And Jaw Shadow, yeah, it's a killer one. It is crazy, man. It's crazy. These I got from Hype. I didn't get to the Hype store in Harbour Town. I like Hype. I'm a fan of Hype. These Pumas retail, yeah, Frankie, what's happening? I want to try and find some Vision Streetwear. Vision Streetwear is, I think, quite easy to find. I think just look it up, man. Just look it up, because they have the website. You know what I mean? Because Vision came back. It came back a while back, like early 2000s, I'm pretty sure, like in a lemonade stand, you know. Every bit counts. Thinking down, well, maybe talk to Mark from Saintside, message Saintside on that one. You know what I mean? He'll be able to, yeah. What did we say ourselves, Wolf? Vision. I think we did. No, what was that? Vans. I think that was Vans. I can't remember. I used to have the furry Vision Streetwear bucket hat. Oh, yeah, a lot of people have Vision. Vision, man, I'm 40 years old. I remember Vision was crazy. Vision was crazy. These Pumas I got delivered to my house for $40. Now, it's got the sell on the bottom. Now, the actual shoe, was there a Vision there too? I can't remember, man. We were shattered on that place. They're called Prevail Classics. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, it's got the normal like canvas sort of material. And the leather on these shoes, the camera doesn't do them justice. But the leather on these sneakers is insane. And the suede right here is insane. And to get them for $30, you know what I'm saying? From 160. And the other colorway was like a light purple, like a violet. You know what I mean? This is killer. Very breathable shoe. I wore these the first time the other day. It's just a tough sneaker, man. And it just busts out in the sun hard. Obviously, because they're new, I sprayed the shit out of them. That's the back. As you can see, it's got the suede with the little imprint there. You know what I'm saying? Select Hex Bubble one. Of course. I copped the purple one. Have you seen the purple ones? Have you checked them out, man? Because what size are you, Cam? They've got go on Hype DC. On the website, go into like on the top, you know, on the top it's got the grill thing, you know, and you press it and it's got your options, you know what I mean? Pardon me. You go to sale, and then it's got all different types of sale, and then it's got sale. You press under $60, and you go under the $60, and they got some fucking fire there. They got, if anyone remembers a brand called High Tech. There's an old school brand called High Tech, right? Their runners are fucking expensive now. You know what I mean? They're selling them for like 30. another pair for 40, but now they've only got small sizes. So if you're size 10, I think they still have 10s. I don't know in this, but the purple one, I don't think so. I don't know. But I haven't looked in ages. Anyway, that's a new pair of sneakers I got just before I actually wore them in the house all day on New Year's Eve because that's what we do. We chill out and play video games on New Year's Eve. You know what I'm saying? Having a little sip there. And now, the other week, my man Frankie, as I've said before, I've never been able to afford, my parents couldn't afford back in the days Jordans or flights and stuff, but my cousin from Sydney had it all, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, his parents worked their ass to the bone for that. My parents couldn't work anymore. My dad had all these operations and shit. What's happening, player? What's happening, Juki? In the house. I had a swim at his joint. It was the best, man. We had a laugh. That was the music that was pumping on the stereo was sick, man. It was amazing. I can't remember the names now. You got to write the names for people to check out on Apple Music if you can. On that, hold on, just a sec. Now, my man Frankie posted up a photo of wearing flights. A black pair of flights, Flight Legacies. I freaked out when I seen the photo. I was like, man, where'd you get those, you know? And he said, I got them for $80 from Platypus. I was like, all right, cool. So I checked it out. They were, the black ones with the white were on special. And so I sold a few things. And I got the money up. Because I wanted the white ones first. And is my man Frankie a DJ? No, he's not. He used to write back in the days, in the early 90s and stuff. And I'll just get these out. So I went there, and you know what? This was one of the most pleasant shoe store experiences I had, because there's three types of people that work in a shoe store these days, such as Platypus or something like that. There's the older person who knows what's going on, really, you know what I mean, and is usually friendly, you know, because it comes from different era, I guess. There's the younger people that love shoes, that know what's going on, they're friendly, and then there's the people who just work at the shoe store because they think, people think I'm cool if I work at the shoe store, and they know nothing about sneakers, and I was wearing mad sneakers before they were fucking born. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I first walked into the store, I smiled at one of the last one that I was describing. I smiled and he smiled back at me like he was doing me a favor. So I just dead-faced him and thought, fuck this ugly cunt, you know what I mean? Out of the corner of my eye, this young African kid come up to me, tapped me on the shoulder. He goes, hey, bro, what's happening, man? He goes, how can I help you, you know? And he must have seen I was wearing this hat. I was wearing a Sergio tie. I was dressed like a Para Air Max 95. I had the same colorway. I was dressed exactly like the Para 95s, right? The same. My shoe, I looked exactly like the fucking shoe. And he was flipping on me. Flipping. He goes, how can I help you, man? And I go, man, I need the Legacies, the flights. I go, either a 10, a shining hard, gold, banging, you know what I'm saying? And, but because my car got hit, I was in this. They gave me an upgrade of this car, and I had it at North Melbourne. So I had to go get in and get out quickly. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't, you know, who knows, something can happen to the car. Anyway, man, he gets me a 10, one of the last pairs of 10s. I'm trying to shoe one. I can see looking up. This dude's just freaking on my head, man, hard. He's just looking up and down, like freaking. Hasn't seen the style like that. You know what I mean? And he goes, man, he goes, man, you look fresh. He goes, man, you look crazy, you know. And I started laughing. I go, thank you. He goes, that hat's like hectic, man. He goes, it's like late 70s, late 80s or whatever, you know. And I go, I'm 40 years old. I go, so it's my era, you know. I go, you know, I was like I used to break in that, you know. He didn't hear that or whatever. And then he turned around and he goes, really, you're 40? He goes, man, you look like a rapper. like bad, you know, like that. And I started laughing, right? And that was my opportunity, even because his boss was cool, you know what I mean? And I could have said I am a rapper, but I didn't. You know what I mean? I thought, you know what? I was having fun with this dude. I was just like, man, thanks, man. We got the shoes. I go, like, I got to get out of here, you know? He goes, all right, you know? And now that I think of it, I could have spoke to the manager, because the manager looked at me, man. He was like freaking, you know what I mean? He was like, hey, man, what's happening? Shook hands, you know what I mean? It was good, you know? The other guy was a dick, you know what I mean? So he got no love, you know. The other two, they showed love. They loved Sneak. They just showed me, you know what I'm saying? That's why I didn't, you know, I was going to say, oh, yeah, whatever, rapper. If I ever go in there again, I'll take a CD with me, just in case he's working, and I'll give him a CD, and then I'll tell him. I could have told him about the show and stuff like that. But here's the shoe. When I got back to my area, I put these on with my red flight jacket, and I was going to go all the way to Blackshaws Road and walk up and down Blackshaws wearing these, because I couldn't when I was younger. You know what I mean? But by that time, I had a sip and I was titsed. You know what I'm saying? Now, these are like, these aren't exactly like the 89 flights, which is crazy, because my man Marine said as well, the sole on the flights was exactly like the Jordan 4s. So all the Jordan 4s tracksuits and stuff like that, me and Frankie were talking about it, actually suited it all. Like, you either had the Jordan 4s or you wore flights. Now, the original 89 flights had this, but it also had this here at the start, like at the end of the toe box, you know what I mean? And it had it going up like that, and the exact same little lace thing there was up here. Yes, sir, that's exactly right. Now, the cut on this is different. On the original flights, the cut on the 89 flight, the cut goes all the way around, and it's got another double bit that goes around the top, like this, yeah? And then there's a patch bit on the back, and the swoosh you cannot see all the way around. Swoosh, Nike check, whatever you want to call it, you know what I mean? You can't see it's like this, but you can see the obviously the Nike Air. And on the side, it sort of looked like, how can I explain it? Like, you know, Air Max 90s, where it's like the ticks, they're hidden a bit on the 90s. That's how the 89 flights look. And the lace, like where the lace is just a little bit different. And this is like higher, and sort of looks like it was, instead of being here, it would be probably back a little bit there. I know I sound like a big nerd saying this, but it's a shoe show, and I love shoes, and people got to know. You know what I mean? But this shoe is, I sprayed the fucking shit. I gassed myself. That's how hard I sprayed this fucking shoe. Both of these shoes. I love it. I couldn't get the black ones because they sold out. But if you go on Foot Locker's website, or if you go to Foot Locker, your nearest Foot Locker, they are selling 89 flights. Those cost 130, the Flight Legacies. The 89 flights that they are selling at Foot Locker are going for 190. Basically because it's the exact same silhouette. That's what I reckon anyway. But it's not the same colorway. It's a new, like, grey with, like, black all these color speckles, and on the side bit where the lace things there, just here, it's got embroidered Nike, and then in the, you know how they got the lowercase Nike symbol, how they started doing that. It's got that embroidered on the top. On the inside of the shoe, it's got a little check embroidered there. But and then the top bit here, where the laces are like this black color with like this mad purple on the side of the, like, you know how when you get the laces, it's got colors on the edges of it. Amazing. They look insane. Like, insane. I'm shattered they didn't bring them out in the old colorways, but on StockX and stuff like that website, I'm pretty sure they're all American. I had the black flights back in the day. Sorry. Mad. The flights, what a shoe. Like, seriously, what a shoe. My partner used to play basketball from a kid to a teenager. And she was pretty good at it too. And, it's weird that before she met her best friend, they actually played against each other when they were young. They figured that one out years later, you know what I'm saying? She was tripping out like, why have you been getting into basketball again? It's weird. And, I started laughing, And I don't know why, man. I think it's because I picked up the videos. I finally finished my collection of VHS. Last time I showed this, Jordan's Playground. Now I went to the Saintside Market and got Jordan Airtime. Oh yeah, above and beyond. And the shit that started it all. Bang. There it is. You got the OG 89 flights with the blue laces. Ooh, yeah. Airtime is my favorite. That's a banger, that one. I got a VHS. Compete hard. I'm not trying to compete. I never played basketball. I wasn't allowed. Plus, I was shit anyway. I could shoot the ball. Not saying. And finally, I proved. We went to the park the other day, Annie, Deb, and myself, and I shot a 3-pointer. I actually got a couple, but I shot one. I proved that I could shoot one. Maybe it's more arts than class, but I still got one. You know what I'm saying? But this, and you know what else? They're selling it on sale. How the soundtracks are amazing. The soundtracks are amazing on those videos, man. Like any old school thing, you watch it on YouTube as well, I got the Dream Team video that I show. And, come join the Knicks, bro. You know what? When I was little, man, I liked the Lakers. I'm lucky enough. I'll watch old basketball, no worries. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what, I'm lucky enough that I got to watch on TV people like Magic Johnson. And you know what I'm saying? Larry Bird, Barkley, all of them, man. You know what I mean? Like, and the golf shot from the bunk is amazing. I can't believe he's ripped that one out. That was good. If someone wants to see something funny, type in Charles Barkley and Jordan rip each other on Oprah Winfrey show. That's fucking hilarious. You know what I'm saying? But there's the Flight Legacies. You can also get all white if you're lucky. Pippen, of course, Pippen. Pippen's one of the first people Jordan actually mentioned in his Hall of Fame speech. You know what I mean? Scottie Pippen, man. Remember his shoes? Wow. Players like even Anthony Hardaway, you know what I mean? Iverson. Come on, man. Let's go back. The Pistons. You know what I'm saying? Thomas, Spud Webb, Atlanta Hawks he played. Dominic Wilkins. You can keep on going, man. You can keep on going for hours. You can keep on going for hours. But, I'm not like, I don't know everything about basketball, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm getting into them. They got foam posits. They got foam posits, man. They got the one with the snake skin going for $300 at Foot Locker. And they got the black ones with the flowers that are mad, going for $2 on special for $2. Now, if I sell some shit, I'm fucking getting them, man. You know what I mean? Montana back. Did he? Wow. That's crazy, man. I thought, what's his name just did? Dennis Rodman. Talking about basketball. Scottie Pippen. I love it. See? Irish, man. They're just like wogs. I've always said it. My missus are just like wogs. Now she's making masso jokes. She's been doing it for years, Tristan, what's happening, man? Talking about it's my godson, everyone. Talking about basketball. For free shipping on... Remember last episode, I'll rip out the jacket that my lovely lady Deborah got me for Christmas. It was a Kappa jacket. To get free shipping with the pants, all I had to do was, are you Macedonian too, Deb? Nah, she's got the Irish style. And she knows Maso, but I had to get something for free. See, look, Danny laughed at the piperki, Scotty piperki. Though. I got this. Mitchell and Hess Miami Heat hat for fuck all. Just to get the free shipping, you know. Mitchell and Hess. It's all official. As you'll notice though, I ripped off the little hologram. No, just stuck with them now. I ripped off the hologram thing, and I ripped off all the stickers. I never used to rip them off, but now I thought, fuck, man, I've got no. I don't know. That's a lot of people leave them on. You know what I mean? For maybe the authenticity and that, but I'm not really a basketball. You know, like a full basketball head. You know what I mean? But I will be getting rid of some of my sneakers in my collection. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I think I'll just be happy with maybe one or two more pairs, I think. I say that, but fuck, as if. Come on, please. Kurats, Haas, Kurats. I'll just show that hat again. It's a fucking beast of a hat, man. I stopped wearing hats for ages. That's mad. And I keep it, this one because it's fucking white, I'm keeping it in the plastic bag in my thingo, you know. Hoss is the only Maso I've ever met. Well, there you go. At least he started off on a good one. You know what I mean? Started on the, what do they say? Started on the right foot or something. I don't know. With me on the left foot, I'm left-handed. Talking about hats, these are hats. I wore these to the Apocalypse when I hosted the Apocalypse tour in Melbourne. I think it was Jasper the Ghost from OD Clan. He walked straight up to me when I was wearing this hat and he goes, fuck man, he goes, you're the first dude. He goes, everyone wears Gucci hats and stuff. He goes, but no one's ever I've never seen anyone wear a Fendi hat. There's the Fendi hat that he was talking about, or that I'm talking about. It's got a bit of a rip there. My friend bought this in Italy, but he never wore it. This is OG, man. This is original Fendi, you know. As you can see, 100% cotton. Made in Italia. And thank you to my man Bob for giving me this ages ago. He gave me this, a Burberry hat, and a Louis Vuitton bucket hat. Because he doesn't like wearing hats, you know what I mean? But he bought it anyway when he was overseas. Now, because obviously Spurt Low has got something else on. Let me check the time. Yeah. So I will continue. I gave my VHS collection, most of it. I kept a few key pieces that I wanted to keep. That's one of them. I wasn't giving that away, you know. I could pull out some more that, you know what I'm saying? The Kango King. I wish, man, there's so many Kangos I still want, you know what I'm saying? But, now, last episode, I showed this jacket that my lovely lady got me. She always keeps me fresh with the jewelry and, you know what I'm saying, everything. The K-Way Kappa combo, obviously there's the jacket. Again, I will show the jacket again. These are like these are like jackets that you put over your clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like curved brim, curved on the caps, damn views. What's happening, player? Curved. And I'll show you how I don't see a lot of people fuck their the caps up. This dude I used to hang out with, man, he showed me the proper way to curve your cap. You don't even have to, you don't even touch the front bit. You don't touch the front. All you have to do is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you can see, you get a perfect, you know what I mean? You get a perfect, every time you put it on, you hold it for like a couple of seconds. I like to go 5. Why not? You know what I'm saying? I got 5 on it. And look at that. Boom. I'm going to wear that for the remainder of the show now. Thank you, Mr. Dan. Kev, what's happening, play? That's how you do it. There you go. Young Kev knows. You know what I'm saying? There's the jacket again. Now, here's the fucking pants. Now, when I record this song, the hook of one of my new songs goes, bless. Oh, how's it go? See me in the street, all bless. Trainers on my feet, they're blessed. Matching Kappa suit means casually obsessed. Here's the fucking pants. You know what I'm saying? You got the KY on the side. You got the fucking orange and blue and yellow Kappa down. Now, when you unzip this, there's nothing there. Because, as I said, these are what you put over the top of your clothes. So I'll be wearing shorts or something underneath. You know what I'm saying? This pocket is an actual pocket. And it's got some shit in there. Let's have a look. Let's fucking have a gaze. Let's have a fucking gaze. There you go. It's got this shit on there. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know what you're going to be fucking tying up, hanging off the fucking side of your pants. But, yeah. Fuck knows. But I'm not complaining. They are sick. They're fucking banging. They're banging. I put the whole outfit on the other day. And it was, you know what I'm saying? It's killer. You can't fuck with that. You can't fuck with that. Did anyone has anyone bought new sneakers? Burek? Oh yeah, Burek hard. Burek hard, player. Burek hard. Yes, I just called my fiance player. I call my daughter player. I call everyone player. It's a strap cord for bags. Well, there you go, yeah. Must be a reason for it. Must be, you know what? Maybe, I'm guessing, the only thing I can guess is you fold them up and you strap that and you can just keep it all together, I guess. That's what I reckon. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think it's for. Yeah, did anyone else cop any new items? You know what I'm saying? Well, I fold this away. I thought it was for Buddha. See, you can't stop it, I'm telling you. Don't worry. That was a good one. That was good. I am burekt. I'm burekt. That's actually Deb's joke. I can't take credit for that. What else has come out, man? JD Sports is pumping out tailwind colorways. I made some new freshies today. Mad. Send them to me and I'll post them up. Anyone who bought new sneakers or a new garment or whatever, or who got stuff for Christmas, send me photos and I'll post them up and I'll tag you in it. You know what I'm saying? So everyone can have a look. You know what I'm saying? For everyone that's joined and missed out in the start of the show, it will be on YouTube. My man, Mr. Righty, is the man behind the scenes. I will be seeing him and Wombat soon at the Clash. You know what I mean? And shame about Spurtlow. Obviously something happened. You know what I'm saying? Obviously something happened. But I'm going to have to call it quits there, guys. And see you there. Are you there? Yeah. Well, there you go. You will see me there then. awesome. On how long, I reckon the time to bring the mullet back. Wow. You know what, Tristan, I was thinking about it when your mum put up a photo of your granddad and me when we both had mullets. And I was like, wow. It made me think about the mullet. But maybe one day, man. Maybe one day. Before I turn 45 or 50, something like that. But as you know what, everyone have a safe weekend. Thank you, with all the chaos that's going on in the country, for tuning in. Another special shout out to Cameron, who tuned in. Rest in peace to your mother. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? Have a safe weekend, everyone. Have a safe weekend. Six show. Thank you very much. Yeah. In the Out Here film clip, is that me in Adidas? Yes, it is, with the matching scarf. Because I knew probably 98% of the people there were going to be wearing, thanks Till, 98% of the people wearing clothes there would either be in Nikes or something like that. So I wore all Adidas from pretty much head to toe. And yeah, shouts to Murky, shouts to Gug, shouts to everyone, man. Shouts, rest in peace Chris, rest in peace Demi, her mum, everybody, yeah, rest in peace to all the animals that have died, the fucking trees, the grass, you know what I'm saying? I've never really experienced trees and grass, except for out the red, you know what I mean? I grew up in the western suburbs. Obviously, my partner growing up in Croydon is close to the trees and the hills and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Which she does miss a lot of the time. And, rest in peace to everyone. And, God bless everyone. And, God, Allah, Buddha, everyone. All the gods. You know what I'm saying? Egyptian gods, everyone. Any god you can think. Bless everyone. And thanks for watching, and see you later.